need one of those earpieces immediately, all right? All right. Hey, how you doing?
I want the consul's personnel records cross-checked with that new list we received from Interpol. See if you can make any matches or connections.
Okay, boys, what do we got? Have we checked the consul personal records yet? I want to know who's he been talking with, who's he been dealing with. Okay, come on, give me the story. Any demands? Any fingerprints? Have we interviewed the staff?
Whitney, who is this?
Give me a copy of that. James Carter, FBI.
Warren, he's here for the special assignment.
Oh, I'm agent in charge, Warren Russ. It's good to have you on board.
I've been waiting a long time for this. You guys sure do take a long time to process an application.
Well, Carter, your particular assignment is considered G14 classified. Now, why don't you and I take a walk and I'll fill you in.
Okay, Warren.
G14 classified. That's good.
You don't understand.
It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalif. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you're checking in. I got the merch, cop a coffee, a kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back them down and fade away on them like I'm Kobe. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truther? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed up for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you'll go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's to you. Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2. It's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living true. It's for you. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. 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 Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do, it's for you. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2, it's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living true, it's for you. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1.
Y'all know we got it, right?
Press 1, press 1.
Y'all know we got it, right? All right, listen. Fraud Department, G14 classified. It's probably the best research department the internet has ever seen. Tomorrow news, today. For sure. Lord have mercy, what a time it is to be alive. Didn't I tell y'all Candace Owens was busted? Didn't I tell y'all, hold on, let me take my shirt off. I think I'm good right now. Hold on, didn't I tell y'all that Candace Owens had to be a part of this whole thing? But they like, man, she telling the truth, man. Y'all gotta stop with this, man. She helping us, man. No, she not. She got inside information. She ain't helping nobody but herself. Macho Man Randy Savage, press 1. Press 1, press 1. Press 1, press. I was wondering why Candace was so mad at the dude who exposed her for being at Peter Thiel's house. I didn't know why she was so mad. Hold on. I didn't know. Press 1, and neither did you. Hit the like button. You know what she told us? Shut up and make him a sandwich. Press 1. Shut up and make him a sandwich. Now, we know she wasn't talking about no goddamn sandwich. Press 1, because who eats a sandwich? And if that's what she feeding her man. So everything at this point is subliminal. Hit the like button and subscribe. Everything around this motherfucker is subliminal. So you gotta put it in your head that these motherfuckers don't came back and and around here saying things that's not worthy of the conversation. So 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 one thing we gotta find out in the Epstein files. Hold up. Yeah, so one of the key things we've learned to investigate while looking at these Epstein files, right, was paying attention to the small detail. What's really being said over this internet? You know what I'm saying? Why all these conspiracies, but nothing ain't got nothing to do with nothing? So I went back and tried to see what these words mean. You know, because everybody's eating ice cream and hot dogs, and everybody got these secret terms with these words that they use that they actually press one, be talking about little children. Hit the like button and subscribe. And now that we know Peter Thiel is in the Epstein files and Candace Owens was hanging out at his house and also talking to Mr. Dave Ruben, telling them Dave Ruben and Ivanka Trump and what's the other homie name that she didn't even like, Charlie Kirk. And he said if she says that I'm lying or this is some Zionist attack, that tell her I said, how did the chicken parm taste? Press one. And I was like, what the fuck does chicken parm have to do with anything? Press one. What does chicken parm have to do with anything? And I realized ain't nobody doing their research. That's the problem. They stuck on the conspiracies. They not paying attention to the adult like language that's being spread over the internet. Hit the like button and subscribe. So when Mr. Ruben brought up, this is just detail. This is all facts because we got a great show. We got a great show. These are all facts. Well, I don't know about all because I don't know if they really, you know. But one of the things Mr. Ruben said, let's go to my Discord just for reference, just so y'all don't think I'm making stuff up. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let's go to my Discord. Right there. Boom. What does that say there? Let's put that in front of Candace, please. Thank you. I haven't said this is Mr. Dave Ruben. I haven't said it publicly, but it's finally worth mentioning. The last time I saw Candace at my house, at his house, at his house, at his house. Hello? Yeah, at his house. Let's go to the full message because I like the whole Discord. At his house, she talked about for about an hour was how much she hated Charlie. I remember it vividly because the other two people she was ranting against that night was Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, whom whom we had just met and had dinner with a few days before, and who couldn't have been any kinder, more decent people. Yes, that's 100% true. And when she says this didn't happen or it's a Zionist lie, look, ask her if she enjoyed the chicken parm. Press one. I was like, well, damn. But if she enjoyed the chicken parm, that's kind of like if we was vampires, that'd be like, damn. Press 1. What's in the chicken parm? What's that? Right? Hit the like button and subscribe. So I had to realize this is deeper. Wait a minute. Chicken parm. I had to go do my research. I wasn't too familiar with chicken parm. And I heard chicken parm, you know, you can eat chicken parm. It's like chicken parmesan, but it really go on top. A real common way to eat chicken parm is on top of spaghetti. I mean, pasta. Press 1. So I had to go back in my Q files. Oh, wait a minute. Ain't pasta? Press 1. Ain't pasta on that list? Now wait a minute. I had to adjust my ears because I started saying to myself, now wait a minute. Maybe what they saying is under the table jabs at one another like shut the fuck up. Cause you was over here. Press 1. You was over here. So I went back. I had to make sure. I said, you know what? I gotta find the video where where Candace refuted the statement, right, about the chicken parm, right? So I said, damn, let me go down this rabbit hole real quick. You know, let me pause the football game. Y'all know I'm working on the 2026 KevRow tournament where you get to pick your own simulated team and we hang out on the gamer page talking shit about one another's team. Well, that's about it. Make sure you're there. Chime in. Is on patreon.com / at any tier take part. If you want to be at the best tier, you want to be a sponsor, though. They pay for the giveaways and they have bigger giveaways than the normal. So make sure you guys are there. Make sure you're on the page. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Right? Right. Make sure you over there. Okay, so I wanted to hear the rebuttal. Yeah, Kev's doing infomercials now. I wanted to hear the rebuttal. I wanted to hear what Candace had to say about the situation, right? So I had the fraud department. Hey, put the PBA out. I know you need this on my desk right now, 2845. Press 1. So that's what I went and got. The information. I wanted to hear what she had to say about the chicken, Alfredo, or whatever the fuck. Chicken parm, right? And wouldn't you want to know what she was saying about the chicken parm and if she refuted? Because that's kind of like, okay, Kev, chicken parm, but she could be talking about anything. And yes, she could be talking about anything. She could actually be talking about chicken parm. I mean, Obama and them in the Epstein files was talking about chicken parm over 200 times in the Epstein files. So maybe they too can have been talking about real chicken parm. Hit the like button and subscribe. Just maybe. Just maybe. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to stay focused. So hold on. She called the man a groomer as well. She called the man who said he introduced her to Charlie a groomer. She said, shut up. So what? You be grooming little boys. And press 1. You be grooming little boys. That's what she said. So what? I was at your house. What I know about you is you was grooming little boys. Press 1. Well, wait a minute.
All right, we got to get to Dave Ruben because let me tell you.
All right, there go Dave Ruben. Y'all ready? All right, I got the info. I love being in y'all business. This is great. Great. Hold on, I hear military planes outside. Maybe that's Candace and her friends. I mean, press 1. Pause. So let's listen to Mr. Dave Ruben. Let's listen to her rebuttal to those tweets. Let's go.
I cannot, actually, I can believe it. I can believe it. What am I saying? I am so far now aware of what Zionism is and how much of a cancer it is. And you do basically have to behave like a psychopath to be a Zionist. And I do think that it makes it a lot easier for some people. I mean, I think he do some schooling in Jerusalem. Barry Weiss, I think, did some schooling in Tel Aviv. Yeah. And so you
That's
start
her
to realize
rebuttal.
that they actually cannot have relationships. Zionists can't have any meaningful relationships with anybody because to them, the ultimate thing is whether or not you're going to support Israel no matter what, even when they're blowing up kids. And it was a very easy moral decision for me to say, no, you can't mass murder kids.
Right.
And that's what I did to them. So if you actually want to know what it is that drives Zionists insane about me, it's that I've worked with all of them. I worked at Prager University. I worked at Daily Wire. I worked with Dave Ruben, actually one of the very first shows that I did.
Look.
They all know me
Yeah.
and they have nothing bad to say about me. That's what drives them crazy. I've realized this. They have nothing bad to say about me, so they have to just make stuff up, right? Marissa Straight is working on, at the Prager University, the CEO, who I was very good friends with and was close with, is working on a documentary with, I think this guy's name is literally Shabbos. I'm not Shabbos something bomb. And I know that I sound like I'm being anti-Semitic, but I swear it's like Kestenbaum or something.
You better get that name
No,
right.
I promise it's Shabbos. I am being so real. Yes, Shabbos, Kestenbaum. And he's going around telling everybody it's going to be a takedown of Candace Owens. And that's what her new focus is at Prager University, which is supposed to be about like educating people about free markets. Guess not. She's gone masked down. Ben Shapiro, who it's so irrelevant, doesn't even matter. But there, you could easily go, oh,
She's a contracted liar. You can. That's a fair opinion, given what's been said on the internet.
she was mean to. No, they have no stories. I worked hard and was loyal to the companies while I was there. I was a good friend to these people. And so Dave Rubin,
You was loyal to them. You guys all operated out of. You guys operated as the entities, the business itself, and here we go.
starts his
Now you see her taking her time to explain to Dave Rubin. You know, when Candace talked, you gotta wait. You gotta wait to get it. She gonna fill you in fast with a bunch of nonsense first. What he said was, you was at Peter Thiel's house and you didn't bring up no reptilians. What he also said was, if you say he lying, bring up the damn pasta chicken. Press 1. Hit the like button and subscribe. Right? So that's what we paying attention to as G14 classified. It's over 100 people in the chat room. Make sure each one of y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure you go over there and support the broadcast by joining patreon.com/KevGillsTV. Or even better, hit that Cash App. Hashtag is Gills Gang. Oh, I'm getting good. Somebody stop me right now. Right, Royal Purple? So only thing we should be listening for is the pasta and if she calling him a liar. Right? Let's go.
morning today choosing Zionist violence. And this just shows you how petty they are, just to tee
First
this
thing
up.
she's do is attack Israel. You see how people do? You say something to them. The first thing they do is bring up Nahu. Anybody even tripping over Nahu? Why you bring it up? What about that chicken pasta? What about this chicken Parmer? Press 1, right, classroom? Because you know what I did. You know what the road does. All right? We want to know. We ask those questions that matter.
He tweets that he was been holding on to this for a very long time, but that one time I went to his house for dinner and I told him that I hated Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
And on top of that, I ranted not just about Charlie Kirk, but I also ranted about Jared and Ivanka. To the Charlie
Told you so. Just to clarify, this is the same subject matter. Let's go.
Kirk thing, I have literally no idea what he's talking about.
I know you don't. Look at her hands. I literally have no idea what he's talking about. What he's talking about is, you didn't like Charlie. You hated Charlie. Now you don't know what he's talking about. You should have been standing up, throwing things, talking to him. Liar. But you have no idea That's pretty much like I don't recall.
Asked my husband, he's like, zero memory of us even
I asked my husband, did I even say that? I don't remember. What? I asked my husband, did I say that? I asked my husband, did I even say? No. Press what? Wait a minute. All right, let's keep going.
discussing Charlie Kirk. On the Jared and Ivanka front, I fully remember because it was such a light joke. And, once
What? So it was a light joke?
upon a time, Dave Ruben used to try to say he was a comedian.
So Dave used to try to say he was a comedian, so you told the joke?
And you used to be able to tell jokes with him. And he said he had recently been to Jared and Ivanka's house because they had moved into Miami. And
You just went to their house, y'all just ate.
he asked me what I thought about Jared and Ivanka. And I gave
So he was lying about Charlie. He was lying about Charlie. You don't recall that one, but you recall this.
my honest opinion. I don't know what to think of them because they're too perfect. They pretend to be friends with everybody, left and right.
They pretend to be friends with everybody. That's a shade because how you know they pretending? How are you saying they pretending to be perfect? How that's talking shit. That's talking shit, Candace. You're talking shit. You hate them. That's what it sounds. Oh, I hate them. They always pretending they so perfect. That's how that sound. It don't sound off. Oh, I like them, but they be too perfect. Nah. No. Street. This the urban conservative. You got to think of this from a street level perspective. This is easy work once you free your mind of all this propaganda. Just look at it from a Crenshaw to Figueroa aspect. This female lying. She know. I don't know if she's lying, but she obviously knows, and she's telling half a truth, in my opinion.
Right. And when you're around them, they present very perfectly. And I was like, I just don't know what they actually think about things. Like there's the layer that you can never pierce through. He then offers a joke, which was real, that when he went to their house, he's like, it was so perfect and pristine. That when he walked in, like the child was playing like Beethoven on the piano. And it was very funny.
Right. Yeah.
That was it.
Funny.
That was our conversation.
Yeah, that was it. You didn't say that you didn't like them because they were too. Yeah, right. I don't like Charlie and Kirk. I don't remember that, but I did say something to the sort of their lives are too perfect. I don't know where they stand and all this. No, you don't like Charlie. You don't like Ivanka. You damn sure don't like Kushner. You calling Peter Thiel a reptilian. You was just at his house on the couch with the same guy that you said introduced you to Charlie. That introduced you to Charlie. So you guys are in bad. Candace is so ashamed because she knows she probably more than likely said she didn't like Charlie. And being that Charlie passed away, this must be the time that her and Charlie stopped following each other. That makes sense. You don't have to exhaust yourself when you telling the truth. See, the truth doesn't have to be exhausted. It's coming up with like the liar's perspective. Trying to figure out they shit is always like the Illuminati. It's like the conspiracy of the week. And I'm like, God damn, I was just trying to figure out if you see my curling iron. You know what I'm saying? Did you see my hair clippers? Did you see my Jordan? The motherfucker, well, hold on. Motherfucker got a whole script. Hold on, bro, did you see the goldfish that was in the fish tank? That's it. I heard you say you didn't like my goldfish, bro. Listen to me. That's a better equation because it's somewhere it's supposed to be. Like the goldfish belongs in that goddamn. Where is the goddamn goldfish that you said you hated? Oh, I don't know. I don't even think I recall even saying no shit like that. Where is my fucking nigga? I don't know. And why are you thinking about a goldfish? Dang, it's only $4. That nigga outlived the predators, nigga. You know, it's symbolic goldfish. Where you at, nigga? Broke ass fried them, didn't you? Put them in your fucking LA County spread, didn't you? Punk ass. Press one. Killed the goldfish. See, that's how you got to view this stuff. Now, let's continue to listen.
I had a laugh about it. Today he's tweeting, I was ranting against Jared and Ivanka and that I hate Charlie Kirk. And
You don't even remember that one, but you remember half the truth. One of the other one. That don't make sense. See, now I'm reading Candace. Now her shit finna fade. See, all that other shit was fun. He, political thought, music video. No. Candace is right exactly what we said. This is the trafficking network. Ari, I bet you his ass is in the Epstein files. I bet you all these people and modeling agencies we brought up on the program are in, and they had a secret way of speaking. Guess what the secret way of speaking was? We'll get to it.
he was the original person that was upset when I said genocide is always wrong. So it was like Dave Ruben replied and was like, how could you say?
They're like cute. They like to bring up all the Israel controls Illuminati to bait your ass into an unconscious situation. But these are the motherfuckers right here. Hold y'all, watch, listen. It ain't even here yet, and I told you, nigga.
Say this. How could you make this statement? And it just made me so angry because
he brought that up that you was at Till's house and that chicken, boy, once them people find out you ain't never seen her discombobulated. No, let me stop. You seen her discombobulated. You didn't understand when and why she is discombobulated. And the only thing you can come up with, I hate her. It's almost as if she makes stuff up. No, she's an insider. She hangs out with Till. She hangs out with the Groomers. She hangs out with Tate. She hangs out, man. This is her, man.
There's a lot wrong with Dave Rubin. There's a lot wrong with Dave Rubin.
Well,
What's wrong with Dave?
There's a whole lot wrong with Dave Rubin. I mean, you could open that up and go for days. It's interesting.
That little sniff gave her away. Whenever a motherfucker sniff like that right there.
When he went to their house, he was like, it was so perfect and pristine. Then when he walked in, like the child was playing like Beethoven on the piano. And it was very funny.
Right, yeah.
That was it.
Funny.
That was our conversation.
We about to take over the algorithm on the night show. Y'all with me? All 150. We don't need that much. YouTubers was playing with y'all. They be acting like they don't got enough. Y'all, we got enough, y'all. We got enough on YouTube. This is our job. We're supposed to be y'all voice. We're supposed to be the people's voice. Hit the like button and subscribe. We're supposed to do this with style because we knew this shit was true.
I had a laugh about it. Today he's tweeting, I was ranting against Jared and Ivanka and that I hate Charlie Kirk. And he was the original person that was upset when I said genocide is always wrong. So it was like Dave Rubin replied and was like, how could you say this? How could you make this statement? And it just made me so angry because there's a lot wrong with Dave Rubin. There's a lot wrong with Dave Rubin.
Well,
This make me so angry because there's a lot wrong with him. There's a lot wrong with you. There's a lot wrong with you. Why are you discombobulated? Why are you not functioning correctly, Small Wonder? My African-American Small Wonder version, T9300. Press 1. What did you tell Peter Thiel? So you hang out with Peter Thiel, too? And you was telling him that you hate coffee. If you told Ruben, I know you told Till, funny looking ass, I don't like him. Let's do something. I know you did. You need to really press 1. Fly some planes in the air type shit. Press 1.
There's a whole lot wrong with Dave Rubin. I mean, you could open that up and go for days. It's interesting to me that you are allowed.
You funny looking man. Quit talking about people. It's stuff wrong with your hairline. Press 1. I hate when white people try to get in people's business and try to convince me there's something wrong with other people. They're not good at gossiping at all. You should be out like Wolverine doing lumberjack work. Press 1 or throwing bags of trash in the back of the press 1. But no, you up here gossiping like a woman. You niggas y'all testosterone levels have been dethroned in America. Press 1. I mean, you guys ain't even getting fresh haircut. He trying to look like a child with all the white men and all the men trying to look like children. There's a lot to say about him. Then say it then, punk. Say it.
Allowed to be pro-abortion or anti-abortion, and they'll accept you. I mean, they might say, I disagree with you pretty vehemently, but ultimately, as long as you vote Republican and support the top of the ticket, they're going to be fine. You can disagree on tax cuts. You can disagree on a lot of foreign policy. But you cannot disagree on the Israel issue. You just cannot. You have to be 100% in support of the secular government, whoever happens to be in control at the time, all the time, or you are cast aside and lied about. And I don't believe for a second that Dave Ruben would have sat back for years on a story like this about you if he'd have had it, if he'd have known.
What's the story? What's the story? He didn't have the story. There's no story. It's just Candace was at Hill's house and he went to her house eating. She went to his house. She went to Dave Ruben's house. So if she would, what story? What's the story? I know what the story is, motherfucker. The story is, the real story is make your man a sandwich. Chicken parm. Press 1. Hashtag chicken parm Epstein. Press 1. Hashtag chicken parm Epstein. Y'all playing. Y'all not ready.
Known it and not mentioned it by now. I don't buy it. It's not a believable set of circumstances. And the fact that he thinks other people will buy it shows that he knows people just hate you and will believe anything someone says negative about you.
And they're just running out of things to say.
Yeah.
That's also
They're just running out of things to say now.
what it shows is you're going to a friendly dinner where you tossed a joke about Ivanka's kids. No, I have nothing bad to say about Jared and Ivanka. Like I
Okay. Her eyes are turning crooked.
said to him, they've always been very nice to me. I don't know what they actually believe.
I don't trust them is what you said. I don't like them. I don't trust them. That's the word you was about to say. You almost slipped.
Like they're just perfect and everybody is supposed to like them, but also
Oh, so you don't like them. There it is.
Jared was running the White House for 4 years. I've said this stuff on my show.
Okay, so you was talking shit about Jared running the White House and Ivanka this. That's fine.
But to represent it and reintroduce it like it's something bad is what's wrong. And I do want to say this because then he
It is bad eating with people, eating food and dinner and chicken. You press 1 and chicken pasta with Ivanka Trump. And then talking shit like you don't trust people and you at they shit. Ain't nobody going to your house. You in they shit. Why you gotta be the one to trust anybody? Why people should be trusting you all up in the white people house, smiling and beguiling like the house negrette you are. Press 1, why they gotta be? You supposed to be the one under goddamn not being trusted. You in my goddamn shit. Watch this person. You walking around freely talking shit. I don't know. What's up with this kid playing the piano? And they hitting every note. I'm just so goddamn tired of this shit. Ooh, look at these dishes. She got maids and shit. This sound like some haters. She got maids and shit. They made all this money. Look at her, the shoes. Do they even fold like the new Air Force One when you wear it to the mall? Nope. Everything is perfect. She just hating. Hating. And to me, that's what Dave is saying. You're a hater. Your ass is a hater. Why I can't have this? She did the same thing with Prince Charles or one of the little princes over there. One of their wives, Merkel. One of them wives. She was she's just a hater because she thought George had big money and he was a goddamn prince. But Georgie is the prince of bullshit. That's what he's the prince of. Prince what? Bullshit. Let's get back to the explanation. She brings it up here.
posted a picture of me this is how nasty he's being. He posts a picture of me and him. And he says, and as long as we are doing this, here we are at Peter Thiel's house in LA. Strangely, she never mentioned to me that he was a humanoid cyborg. And so the idea here is she's trying to make it seem like I'm a fraud because I've spoken about
how they're reptilians, remember?
Peter Thiel, and I don't remember what year this is. This is
You just did it. You just told us Peter Thiel was a reptilian. Press 1, but you didn't say he was a reptilian when he invested in Glorified Bank. You said people go to Peter Thiel because Peter Thiel was like they daddy and that's they little prostitutes. But you never mentioned yourself having your bank Glorify invested upon by Peter Thiel. This is what I'm saying. Peter Thiel pimping everybody but you, Candace. He pimping George, he pimping this one and Ruben, and he's a billionaire. But what about your bank that tanked? Your bank that tanked, Candace. Put yourself in the storyline. I hate when people tell me all the script and leave they self out. That's one like, and what did you do? Me? No, no, no. This ain't about me. This is about them. No, this about y'all to me because I'm on the outside looking in. Put make sure when you tell a story, y'all, tell your part in the story. Candace telling the truth, and she's not telling the full story in the conspiracy world. Why? She telling the truth on them and a lot of others that ain't dealing with Peter Thiel and them other people. But what she not saying is her part in it. That those are all her friends. You don't know. How I'm gonna know all this about you if I ain't your friend? We ain't hanging out playing the Xbox, and I ain't whoop your ass 10 times in a row. Press one. I'm like, this nigga weak at Xbox. That mean I whooped him. Press one. You don't just, nigga. You the type of friend to come over with the other friend and be like, I don't really like being here. I don't like them. Why not? Everything's too perfect. Shut the fuck up. This the homie. He cool. He just act like that. I knew him in junior high school and high school. He really a buster. He really a crip. That's what we used to call him. Crip and Kushner. Shut your ass up. We in here eating shit, chilling, right? Nah, not Candace. Candace hating. Her spirit hates in whatever dimension she in.
I do know, remember, actually, it was 2018 because this was the trip.
Now she remembered. Oh, I remember now because this is the trip. Oh, I remember now. You know when a person scratched their head, they thinking.
Of me this is how nasty he's being. He posts a picture of me and him, and he says, and as long as we are doing this, here we are at Peter Thiel's house in LA. Strangely, she never mentioned to me that he was a humanoid cyborg. And so the idea here is she's trying to make it seem like I'm a fraud because I've spoken about Peter Thiel, and I don't remember what year this is. This is, I do know, remember, actually, it was 2018 because this was the trip when I went to go see Kanye, right? I went to go see Kanye.
Hold me like the river Jordan, lift me up, lift me up. Oh, I know what I was doing. Oh, yes, I remember. Went to go see Kanye. That's right. That's right. I was doing. This internet is hilarious. Professor X is here. Press one. Nah, damn, this Matrix is funny. Now y'all had to sit through this. How long? Damn, it's broad, and we ain't even got to the goddamn chicken parm yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing the same outfit from when me and Charlie are walking there. And Eric Weinstein was, I don't remember if he was brought with Kanye or what.
Oh, not the network. What happened with him? What happened with him?
Deal was, he then said, let's go to Peter Thiel's house. Okay, I don't know Peter Thiel.
Like the river Jordan, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up now, lift me up. I'm only human. Mm-hmm. 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 Look at his face. I'm only human. Mm-hmm. Not with the cross in the back. Mm-hmm. Not with Mother Mary holding baby Jesus. Mm-hmm. Not with the African American in the back looking at me while I look at him. Mm-hmm. You know when a person sits sideways and be trying to look at the camera and explain it to you while talking to another person, and that person be looking down like, nobody believes you. I believe you, cuz you ain't gotta overstress it, cuz. I'm only human. Ooh, I'm so free. Ooh, man, living that life, man. I'm trying to tell you, I speak from experience. You know, us in the hood, we be bullshitting. We the best at shenanigans shit like this. Don't ever listen to our uncles or nothing try to get $5 or nothing out of you. They be explaining this shit like this. But this, you are well prepped for white folk business. Press one day, I'm nosy. But I don't. I'm tired of hood business being nosy and shit. Nigga, we see you in that window being nosy, cuz. Come on outside, catch the fade. But no, I'm tired. I'd rather be in white folk business. It's more profitable, and they do bad things. Press one. They're doing the bad things. Let's get back to it. Press one.
I literally don't know each other. So I met him at his LA. He was having a party or whatever. It was a very unique day. I'd never met Kanye or Peter Thiel. And he's kind of presenting this like I'm being a fraud, I guess, is the vibe that he's trying to put out there. So it's like, okay, fraud. Let's get a couple of things straight. The real reason that I stopped being friends with Dave Ruben is a situation that made me extremely uncomfortable and made me feel that Dave Ruben was a groomer. Okay.
Oh, she got away from that and was like, okay, y'all, here's the truth. Press one. I've been hanging out with a groomer. No, not Andrew Tate. Dave Ruben. Press one. No, Candace. Now you finna tell. I forgot one thing. What is it? Oh, it's a groomer named this guy. Press one.
Okay. Hand to God. This happened. Hand to God.
I put my right hand to God. This side on these bras. Son. She put her hand up to God. Your hand, baby, we don't believe you. You got to put that on the Bible. No, the hand doesn't go up to God. It goes right there and slams on the Bible and said, I put my hand on this Bible. I ain't lying. Plus one on everything that God created me to be. Girl, please, you ain't been sworn in for office. And nobody believed that little weak-ass statement. She's furious. Look at her face. That shit wrinkling up as we speak. That bitch transforming right now into Candace, the super goddess of sin. Motherfucker, are you crazy? I'm finna tell everybody what the fuck we do. Plus one, that's that. When a woman's face come through her makeup, she mad than a motherfucker. You gotta do a double take like, wait, I thought you did your makeup. You starting to look like you ain't got no makeup on again, boo-boo. And everything starts showing and shit. Press one, I see it. See, I got a bunch of sisters. That used to make them mad. They used to pretend in front of their boyfriend. I used to make them mad and ugly. Press one right before they went on a date. Press one, mad and ugly. I'm telling, right? How old is he? Yeah, I'm telling. He driving a car. I gotta tell. He got a driver license. Press one. I'm telling. I told y'all niggas I'm telling on y'all. Y'all thought I was just tough guy. No, I'm a tattletale. I tell the father everything. Press one. Look at Candace.
Dave Ruben hired a person who worked with me on my team, not exclusively for me, at Prager University. And
I love when they start explaining and lying. It ain't even the fact what she gonna say. It's the fact that she's all jittery.
The vibe that he's trying to put out there. So it's like, okay, for all, let's get a couple of things straight. The real reason that I stopped being friends with Dave Ruben is a situation that made me extremely uncomfortable and made me feel that Dave Ruben was a groomer. Okay. Hand to God. This happened. Hand to God. Dave Ruben hired a person who worked with me on my team, not exclusively for me, at Prager University.
It's always you. All right, go ahead.
And that he was very young. If I had to guess, he was 18 years old.
Oh, Obi, like the river Jordan. If I had to guess, how old was you? Write that down in the Epstein files at the G14 classified. See? Now that we know what pasta is what, ladies and gentlemen? A young boy. If you had to guess, if I got pulled over by the LAPD with somebody who I had to guess was over age, press one, I'm gone. Mm, mm, mm. If you had to guess, what about if you had not to guess? What?
It might have been 19, young, just starting, and he was ready for the next step in his career. He then decided he was going to move to Miami to work for Dave and his husband. And when Dave told me that,
Oh, y'all, wait, okay. So Dave hired the dude who worked for you. Wait, let me make sure I got this story right. Dave hired who? Stay factual here as we research. So when we put this shit down in G14 classified, it's laid out completely. What?
Guess he was 18 years old, might have been 19, young. Okay, I don't know Peter Thiel. I literally don't know Peter Thiel. So I met him at his LA, he was having a party or whatever. It was a very unique day. I'd never met Kanye or Peter Thiel. And he's kind of presenting this like I'm being a fraud, I guess, is the vibe that he's trying to put out there. So it's like, okay, fraud, let's get a couple of things straight. The real
next step in his career, he's 18.
reason that I stopped being friends with Dave Ruben is a situation
That better not be DD with a podcast. No, just play.
That made me extremely uncomfortable and made me feel that Dave Ruben was a groomer, okay? Hand to God, this happened. Hand to God. Dave Ruben hired a person who worked with me on my team.
Worked for you. He worked for you. You got him. Ruben hired him at 18. Got you. If you want to go and take wine with me, I'm three-wheeling in the fall with the goatee. Oh, why must I live this? Hey, must be the money in the club in the late night, feeling right. Candace trying to spot something real. Press one. Something I can take home. I can take home. Be 18 with an attitude. Candace. Candace hires minors? And she got a guess is 18. Maybe he could have been 19. Maybe he was 17. Maybe he's within the margin of error. Let's do 3%. Let's do 18, 17, 16, 15. Let's do within the margin of error. Can we do that? Are we talking numbers here? Okay, he could have been 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, now let's go backwards. Oh, from your hypothetical. Let's go 18, 17, 16, 15. Okay, so within the margin of error, give or take, he was anywhere from the age of 15 to 19 years of age. Press one. Damn, 19 and a half. I bet you. Let's keep going.
Not exclusively for me, at Prager University. And that...
Why she bring him up? Why she bring him up talking about Dave Ruben? And maybe that's where... Oh! Because he didn't bring that up. He didn't bring that up. P14 classified, activate. He didn't bring that up. He didn't bring none of that up. He said you was at his house. And if she say I'm lying, tell her I said, how does she like the chicken parm? That's why. Told y'all, you gotta stay focused. She tried to, didn't you hire him? And then he went to work for you and you're his gay lover. So you better shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. I'm asking you, how did it taste? I didn't say who hired him. That's what I hear. I hear a West Hollywood conversation. Press one going on right there on the TV screen. Let's go.
He was very young. If I had to guess, he was 18 years old. It might have been 19, young, just starting, and he was ready for the next step in his career. He then decided he was going to move to Miami to work for Dave and his husband. And when Dave told me this, again, I was very green at a lot of times. If you even go back, you can find me like not really.
She always green. She always green at the time, right? She's always green and new at the time, but she got people working for her. Incredible. Let me see.
Sure about my ideas about like gay marriage and abortion, whatever. So he says to us, oh, we were friends. We're going to, hire him. And it's so crazy. He has a really rigid Christian household and his parents are fearful for him to come work for two homosexuals in Miami. And I was like, that's so ridiculous. Like, what do they think is going to happen?
You said that? Oh, oh, she's a manipulator. Wait.
We're going to, hire him. And it's so crazy. He has a really rigid Christian household
fucking dead.
and his parents are fearful for him to come work for two homosexuals in Miami. And I was like, that's so ridiculous.
Oh, Candace is a groomer. Candace is a groomer. She's a groomer. I'm fucking dead. Hit the like button, subscribe. Candace is a groomer. Candace is a groomer. Candace. Oh my goodness. Why would you say that? That means you trusted him, but now you saying today you didn't trust him and that he was a groomer. So if he's the groomer, then you groomed because you told mom, what do you think? Now that you, what? What? Talent recruiter. Man, this do look like a man. Yeah, she do. Look at her. She look like a total dude. I don't know what y'all be tripping off of. Damn. Candace is the Candace recruits. All right, we know that already. We know that already. We know we not talking about if Candace is a dude or if you believe that. We talking about something important. Get out my chat room. Try to make the family feel comfortable. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They don't need. Listen. They're married. What happened? What? Did I wasn't expecting that, y'all. That just boosted my theory all the way to the moon and the elevator. What the heck did I just hear, bruh? What the heck? And why are no other YouTubers was even listening? They so worried about if she lying. I'm starting to believe all these trolling YouTubers are trying to deflect from the truth, and they not really listening to what's being said. Wait a minute. You don't know if he's underage or what. Hold on. I told you. I went back with the perspective of what the heck is chicken parm? And look at my ears now.
Like what do they think is going to happen?
I can't believe it.
Gay marriage and abortion, whatever.
I can't
So
believe this.
he says to us, oh, we were friends. We're going to, hire him. And it's so crazy. He has a really rigid Christian household and his parents are fearful for him to come work for two homosexuals in Miami.
Oh, so you broke him in. You red pilled him like it's probably things said. What you do, Candace? He come from a Christian household, Candace. Wow. Wow.
And I was like, that's so ridiculous. Like what do they think is going to happen? Fast forward, I see Dave Ruben again, hand to God. And he says to me and my husband that him and his husband, and I would tell you this kid was extremely shy. One of those kids that blushes very easily and just a shy kid, just a normal shy kid. And
oh my goodness, man.
He said, we think he's secretly gay. And so we've been egging him to just experiment and to hook up with a guy or to see that's what it is. We think that's why he's so shy.
These people, y'all.
He's diagnosing this young male.
What did you say?
As suffering from.
What did you say?
Repressed homosexuality because he's shy.
Right.
I don't know. Does he recognize that nobody even thinks this way?
What?
The idea of me prodding the narrative about whether or not one of my employees is a virgin or whether they've slept with men and women, that's not normal. That's not a normal thinking pattern, okay? What ends up happening is he then says that they compelled him or supported him, not compelled him, but pushed him to go on a date with a guy and to have his first kiss. Shortly thereafter, the kid quit and moved to, if I'm correct, Texas is where he moved to. And I was very happy that he did that because it was very obvious to me that they were grooming him into.
What the hell? What the heck? That's why they getting on these schools. That's why they getting on these school campuses. So they can find victims. So they can go to Justin Bieber's yummy fucking video shoot. Press one. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. This is a real issue. This is a federal issue. This is a fucking trafficking. This is a groomer. Who else got away? Remember Kwame Brown, the one that got away? Damn it. Oh, he got, and you was happy that he got away, Candace? Why you didn't say nothing then? Why you didn't get the person out of there? Candace? Wow.
Yeah.
Thinking he was a homosexual because he was just probably an inexperienced, shy kid. That's the reason I stopped being friends with Dave Ruben. I never shared that story until the audacity of this.
Wow, you never shared that what's her name was a reptilian neither. Wow. Wow. TP, they go to colleges recruiting young. Look at this shit, you guys. And they're on high school campuses. They're on high school. They got you thinking it's an adult. You better be an adult at TPUSA. But listen, those better be adults at those universities, but they're on high school campuses. TPUSA and Blexit. Officer Tatum. Did you know about this? Wow. Wow. Officer, man down. Man down. Officer Tatum with the silver Gucci shoes, with the silver Prada shoes, glittery like Dorothy. The one that used to play football with the Negro hairline, with the EA Sports Creator player hairline. Y'all in trouble. Candace, be quiet, man. Yeah, ain't no be quiet. Y'all hiring little boys and little girls. Like Dave Chappelle said, bruh. This is wild. 2026. Sweeps week, nigga. Shout out to everybody that's here. This is insane. I never thought in this whole Candace, what has happened to you?
This person who has told me about how he's done drugs with Peter Thiel. And also, you want to talk about being a bad friend? How about the fact, Dave Ruben, also while we're on the...
Oh my goodness. Not have done drugs with Peter Thiel. Ric Flair. They telling worse than O-Block, Muwop, and King AK-47. It's sweet. Tell it, Candace. I love when black women get this. She about to summon her ancestors. Go ahead.
The topic, sorry for this rant, but I gotta get this Kanye out, that he complained he's such a cheap ass, okay, that it was one of the reasons him and Charlie had a falling out, and we'll get to that in a second.
Oh, him and Charlie had a falling out after you not like him. What did he say?
He likes to live above his means, and he told me that he needed $5 million to buy some house in some swanky neighborhood. So we went
in some swanky neighborhood, and he told you, and what you do, you went back and told Peter, didn't you? You went back and told Peter Thiel, and you told him all about what Charlie be talking that shit, even though Charlie took Peter Thiel's money probably too. Press one, or probably had it allocated to TPUSA, TPUK, Blexit, you, them, all merge, fusion, bullshit, Gotham, takeover type nonsense. Let's get back to it.
To his friend, billionaire Peter Thiel, and asked for $5 million.
Who the fuck goes to ask the $5 million like this? Hoes. All y'all is hoes. Trump, we found the hoes. All of them. The whole clique of hoes. Men and women hoes. Look how she got her hand out. Just, he asked for $5 million like this one. Hoes. That's how hoes ask for $5 million for a Chanel bag. Press one for some uppity ass bag. We both on welfare. Hoes do shit like this. Press one.
And they wrote it as
Peter Thiel Yeah, I think Peter Thiel could be the sugar daddy. That's a great observation, Shiva. That's a great observation. Peter Thiel can be everybody's sugar daddy. I told you, him, Epstein, all these niggas is like swordfish. You know what the swordfish is, right? Huh? Dick coochie in the hood. Cat. If you see anybody taking pictures with cats in between their legs backwards, like Tommy Sotomayor used to do, that's cat. That the cat on the butt take a picture from the back like that. That look like boy bussy, not with the P word, with the B word. So when you see it being done that way, I hate to have to, but it's Epstein week. You can say anything right now. Then when you nigga, anything getting through this algorithm right now. The Epstein Pizzagate takeover has allowed us to get past rules at this point. You hear the mother pussy ass YouTubers, or you hear me? Look at all the mother pussy YouTubers. I ain't trying to get flagged or that. Sweet. Fucking flag, man. Oh, this is heaven to a YouTuber. Yes, Pop Deuce, they call it bussy. It's when they take pictures with the cat on their behind, and then they post pictures. That mean they got it for sale. They Young Jeezy with the cat with the boy band shit. Press 1. So you gotta watch him, because the girls do it too. Like Candace Owens, she got one on her old account. She forgot about. We brought it back. Her little gay account. Remember? You remember? Press 1. Hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, you stupid in the background, non-supportive. Get your ass over there to Coffee and Kush TV on Patreon and support the broadcast, because this is what we do.
It's like a bridge loan or whatever. And so he wasn't like he was gonna like have the money, but it was gonna be a bridge loan. So Peter Thiel gives him $5 million with friends like these, right? It's great. I mean, it's amazing.
Damn right. I wish my friends had $1 million to spare. Press 1. I wish my friends don't, so I gotta work hard for it. And what are you doing? All y'all do is take from donors. So all y'all got y'all hand out like the local guy at the 7-Eleven. You ain't no different. Press 1. You ain't no different, my G. Y'all just rich beggars. Y'all rich, homeless, and Roman gypsy style lifestyle, always traveling. Like Candace Owens spent over $1 million at Blexit, flying around in airplanes. Come on, man. It's gotta be pizza, hot dogs, spaghetti, chicken parm, or something being served on that plane.
Among us.
But Peter Thiel then asked for a percentage, like, yeah, I'm going to loan you this money, but if I'm going to be the bank of Thiel, you're going to pay interest. And I can't believe he's a billionaire.
So what? You took the deal. You went and said, I'll take the deal, because you was like, I got glorified bank and I'm holding all this other stuff. Press 1. So he was like, all right, look, Birdman. Press 1. Peter Thiel was like, Birdman. Yeah, he all in the Epstein files too. He like, Birdman, you need some change? And where you think Candace got the money from? What did Candace do? Press, come on now. Come on, y'all.
This to be a drop in a bucket. He could just give me the $5 million and he's going to make me pay interest. He's literally talking trash about a guy that loaned him $5 million.
Yeah.
Right? Currently, he had loaned him $5 million. He was talking trash about him. So I just wanted to say that because that's...
Hey, currently, he already loaned it to him. Girl, you mixing stories now. See, you lying. See, you mixing two stories, before and after. Before and after. He still gave him the money. Why? He's the lover boy. Peter Thiel's probably like the Charlie Sheen of the community. He's fucking him, her. He's just fucking everybody. I love being in white people business. This shit funny as hell. I'm just fucking. Now it's like all these shit they've been doing on the internet makes sense now. I'm just fucking everybody. Press 1. Fully loaded with this hustle. We gonna get greedy too. That's Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel and Epstein sound like the end of a Cash Money album. Press 1. They emails are stupid. We gonna get money. You got that abusive shit going on? Y'all like that torture type of stuff? Electrocution? For sure, man. We gonna get greedy. We don't got pizzas. We got pizzas for 20,000. We got grape sodas for 5,000. We got chicken pasta, chicken noodle soup. We got shrimp fillet, shrimp stew, shrimp sandwich. Nigga, I might as well call myself Bubba Gump with all the wordplay that we got around here, bitch. Check this out. I need 15 orders and 15 pounds of fresh, newly wed goddamn shrimp at the homie spot right now. See, the feds will never hear us. That's how they getting down. They ordering ice creams and shit. These motherfuckers don't mismanage words, and cupcake now means this. I don't even feel good eating Starburst and Skittles no more. This Epstein shit fucked me up, bro. I can't even eat a honey bun. See, honey pot, honey bun, sweet, gay. Fuck! God damn! Can't even eat a Butterfinger. I feel like I went to a P. Diddy party and just slept too long. Damn! One. They don't want to see Kev at night. I'm ridiculous. What's wrong with me, y'all? What's wrong? Y'all nigga, that's from the depths of comedy right there. What? Not the Butterfinger P. Diddy party. Never mind. Super bars. Let's get back
Actually,
to
what happened, that's the real reason I stopped being friends with him. And the audacity of him to then lie when he knew better than anybody how close me and Charlie were. He was there when Charlie hired me. He was there.
Oh, that's right. He sure was. In fact, he introduced you to, there we go.
When the Kanye tweet happened because of an event that all three of us were there, he knew better than anyone that Charlie and I were friends and that we remained friends until the very end. And he's publicly lying because I won't support Israel and he wants to help them win.
Oh, no, he's publicly lying, according to you, because you said Peter Thiel was an alien cyborg reptilian. Press one. And he said, if you think we lying and all that extra stuff, ask about the pasta. What's going on? And why are you spilling all these beans?
The ghost of Charlie Kirk, when the reality is Charlie's viewpoints on Israel changed over the last year.
Now she on Charlie and Israel viewpoints changed over the last year. Changed. Let's keep going.
Here, they had been changing because of the pressure that was coming to him by donors to control what he was saying and thinking and who he could invite to his own events.
I just want to.
Wow, you guys. Let's go.
Rant.
I just want to know how much of that $5 million he used to buy those boys that he.
Seriously. And I'm such a good friend that when that whole debate.
How much of that $5 million did? Hold on. Drop the mic. Hold on. Y'all hold it down. Hold it down in the back. Hold it down. Hold this shit down. What? What you say? How much of the $5 million? Hold on. So it's fair. That's a fair question. How much of the $5 million did they spend on little boys? Candace cuts him off like, hold on, bypass that. Shh, no. Let's get back.
The reality is Charlie's viewpoints on Israel changed over the last year. They had been changing because of the pressure that was coming to him.
White man, like, press one. I just want to know one thing.
By donors to control what he was saying and thinking and who he could invite to his own events.
I just want to
rant.
I just want to know how much of that $5 million he used to buy those boys that he.
Seriously. And I'm such a good friend that when that whole debate was waging, I said, if I have something to say to Dave, I will just say it to Dave directly.
See how she changed it from the pasta. Hold on. Excuse me, from the $5 million away from the boys. Back to, if I would have just had something to say, she running the convo. Watch.
Directly, because this is their culture, the Zionist culture of flaming your friends. I mean, Megan described it with her and Ben. She said 1 minute he's texting me saying we'll always be friends. The next I look up, he's on a stage and he's calling me out and calling me all these names. They just do this if you disagree with them about Israel. I've done nothing wrong to Dave Ruben other than disagreed with him about the topic of Israel.
Yeah, and if you don't believe him, he served chicken parm. For some reason that's related.
Yeah, my husband made her chicken parm. Yeah,
my husband made her chicken parm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good. I have nothing bad to say about the chicken parm, but
Great
I have a
chicken
lot
parm.
bad to say about you and the way that you have treated me because I don't want to
Yeah.
bend the knee to Bibi Netanyahu. I don't care what your family's ties are. I don't care. You guys are all they're behaving like a mafia. Like they I think it is a mafia.
I think it is too. I mean, and I
Yeah. Right. Press one. Now hold on. Kev Gills just got the plate that she officially eats. Press one. I just got confirmation. All right. This is from Dave Ruben. He clearly is making a suggestion here. I may add. This is from I just got this information. Please don't judge me. This is just from Dave Ruben. Now, Dave Ruben says cast iron chicken parm recipe, which we made every time she came over, as per her request. Now I'm starting to notice a pattern. Dave Ruben keeps bringing up the chicken. Now, me, I'm thinking, what the hell does the chicken have to do with any motherfucking thing? Because the chicken always has her jumping around. Press one. So I said to myself, I have to find out what the heck is so good about the chicken. So I stayed up thinking, researching for my team, for you guys, the audience. Why does he keep bringing up this chicken, man? What is this? And then my algorithm started hitting. Press one. Algorithm says, yeah, this is my algorithm. Yeah, you gotta type her words. Those are code words. You gotta type, her words in the Epstein files. As a little whisper came up. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe. And so the meat and potatoes of this conversation we have here is not only are they cold wording chicken parm, but it's in nearly 200 food orders of Barack Obama as well. Press one. So, in the Epstein files, hold on. In the Epstein files was released by the government. The government already released what these words mean in real life. So once you match what the government has already said, press one. What did the government say? The government told you what this was. But you're not listening. You too busy wrapped up in the theatrics. So Mr. Gillespie got to do it. All right? Hit the like button and subscribe. All right. Because G14 Classified is on X, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and any other place these individuals may exist or may not. Press one. So we had to go to the X program because X marks the spot. All right. So Leon Black, equity banker, was asking Epstein for a chicken parm, code word for young girl. Oh, oh, I didn't even see that. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Jeffrey will be having lunch today at 1 p.m. with Leon Black. Carry on something. He will like chicken parm. Can you please order and pick up? Press what? Hit that like button and subscribe though. So, chicken parm is associated with the Epstein files in a whole nother way. In fact, what they always having for lunch is little kids. That's what Justin Bieber is saying in Yummy. So they have an underage girl, a minor, a young girl. With the order of chicken parm. If you like this type of stuff, you order hot dogs. Those are the cold words. You got me? So that's why he's saying at her request, every time she came over, what did she want? Chicken parm. The Enigma code has been broken. Press what? Chicken parm. Make sure you make the chicken parm. It's not just one person, it's all of them. Press one. What's this one? What's this one?
A good one at his house. I will say that. Well, I can fact check true. I have been to his house for dinner, and I do really love chicken parm, and I had a good one at his house. I will say that. I'm not going to front.
Had a good one at his house. I'm not going to
A good one at his house. I will say that. Well, I can fact check true. I have been to his house for dinner, and I do really love chicken parm, and I had a good one at his house. I will say that. I'm not going to front. A good one at his house. I will say that. Well, I can fact check true. I have been to his house for dinner, and I do really love chicken parm, and I had a good one at his house. I will say that. I'm not going to front. A good one at his house. I will say that. Well, I can fact check true. I have been to his house for dinner, and I do really love chicken parm, and I had a good one at his house. I will say that. I'm not going to front.
Okay. Wait a minute.
A good one at his house. I will say that. Well, I can fact check true. I have been to his house for dinner, and I do really love chicken parm, and I had a good one at his house. I will say that. I'm not going to front.
Okay. Okay. And what's this one here? Mr. Gillespie. Oh, Aiden Ross asks questions what her favorite food is. Awesome.
What do you like to eat?
Oh, Gosh, I'm going to be such a stereotype here, but I would probably say everybody knows that chicken is my favorite. It just is. I just think it's the perfect meat. You know, like chicken pot pie. I mean, any way that you can serve it up, I just think chicken's it's superior.
What is your favorite food to eat? Like, what do you like to eat?
Oh gosh, I'm going to be such a stereotype here, but I would probably say
That was sexual, bro.
everybody knows that chicken is my favorite. It just is.
So chicken, when speaking in this code, is a young girl. And what's so funny about chicken? It's superior. It's superior. No, you guys is insane. See, I told y'all the truth was coming. The truth was coming.
It's the perfect meat, you know, like chicken pot pie. I mean, any way that you can serve it up, I just think chicken's it's superior.
What is your
So, Candace likes chicken. Not just any chicken. Candace likes chicken. So I got to, like, wait a minute. Like, what the fuck? So I got to go in the files and find all the references of people eating chicken. And not just chicken. But what is it? Come on now. So if you're listening to what's being said and what's being done, I think that these people is the residue of what's left over from that old regime. These people are are showing signs of being those people in high places. Propaganda, news, right? Oh my goodness. I'm like focused at this point. I'm like, wait a minute. This means, let's see what this says real quick. Forgive me. Oh, this is
my head that I know to be true that some reason that morning, I don't know exactly what it was. I was just like, you know what, this last thing that's been sitting in my head that I know to be true, that her and her husband came over for dinner that night. We had that chicken parmesan that she would always request we make for her. And for an hour, she was ranting and raving about how awful Charlie is and he's a sellout and he doesn't believe anything. And then, as I pointed out in the tweet, she also went after Jared and Ivanka, who we had just had dinner with, who are the most lovely people imaginable. I mean, like just beyond imagination, decent human beings. And that's why it's so stuck out in my head. I was like, wow, it's kind of surprising she's going after Charlie the way she is. And also now you're going after two people I just had dinner with who couldn't possibly be nicer. Anyway, so having, one of the things that happens when you're in this game is you know these people privately, and then you see the difference in what they're doing publicly. And then, do you want to be just constantly fighting with everybody and everything else? I do try my best to stay above it, and I'm sure I fail at that sometimes. So I would put that part of it there. I just put it out there. It is what it is. I assure you it's the truth, and people can, check my track record of telling people what I believe to be true, and that's that.
okay, so that's him. Press one. We getting a little, I believe him. I believe him. Oh yeah, I believe him. I believe all of them. I believe Candace too. Press one. I believe her too. Yep. I believe her ass too. I believe they up here telling them, hold up, hold up. Breaking news. Cold words, cold words, evidence showing disturbing cold words in the Epstein files. Press 1. Oh, okay. This gonna make sense right here. See, G14 classified. Gotta bring up X Files on you. See, because everybody taking a sweet time, and we don't have to wait years and years and years and years and years and years to figure this stuff out. It's new media. This stuff is right now. I don't have to wait till no little kid thinking, as YouTubers tell me what's true and what's not. I'm gonna get to the alarm over coded language in the Epstein files concerns. Press 1. This is February 2nd. All right. So this is new. This is tomorrow news. Press 1. All right. Y'all ready? Ticket. Boom. Chicken. Press what? Get rising scrutiny surrounding coded language in the Epstein documents, particularly with the unsettling use of chicken. Wait, not the unsettling use of chicken. Not the press what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm so disturbed. It's all over these files. Anywhere the coded language is reverb on it. Young chicken suggested layer form of communication that invokes unease. Signs of a broader scheme. New commentary highlighting the complexity of the situation. A recent post noted that the frequent use of the symbol equals in emails suggested some words had been letters swapped with the symbol indicating potential secretive director of communication type of shit, right? Oh, numerous instances. Chicken in the Epstein files raised serious concerns about the coded language reports with fake websites selling young chicken. Increased calls for deeper inquiry. Oh, what's going on? There's some deeper conspiracy of the Pizzagate, the theory false, boom, boom, boom. All right, so that's there. Y'all better be very careful. Chicken, huh? 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 Press 1. Man. So her and Dave Ruben is the real war. Press 1. That's the real thing. Why am I saying that's the real thing? Because family, Ruben, dumbass, is at war with Candace Owens right now. Press 1. And what's going on? Look at this. Look at this shit here. He creates an AI. Guess what the AI look like? It's Candace. It's Candace. I got to put it in my Discord. I got to make it big so the people can see. In my Discord, press 1. Hold on. Window capture. Boom. Look at this. Ruben is over here hitting her. Enjoying chicken parm. Why is he doing that? Because it's a deeper meaning. It's the same meaning that they were doing with the got milk, with all the missing kids on the milk carton. Press 1. So what he's saying is Candace really likes chicken parm. He telling Candace, you better be careful. because we know what you do. And you was at my house. And she like, well, I was at your house doing bad things with you. First one. We both gonna go to prison. So that's why she is discombobulated. Yep. That's why she's discombobulated here when talking about the damn.
If you don't believe him, he served chicken parm. For some reason that's related.
Yeah, he's my husband made her chicken parm. Yeah, it was a good. I have nothing bad to say about the chicken parm, but I have a lot.
Say he didn't say his husband made you chicken parm. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said we made you. You, boom. That's what you like. Chicken parm. You about to flip the subject.
Bad to say about you and the way that you have treated me because I don't want to bend your family's ties, or I don't care. You guys are all their behavior. My husband made her chicken parm. Yeah, it was a good. I have nothing bad to say about the chicken parm, but I have a lot bad to say about you and the way that you have treated me because I don't want to bend the knee to Bibi Netanyahu. I don't care what your family's ties are. I don't care. You guys are all they're behaving like a mafia. Like I think it is a mafia.
I think it is too. I mean, and I think that gets to the bottom of it. There's a family. It's a big, George Carlin. It's a big club, and you're not in it. Mm-hmm. There's a family, and we're not in it.
Right.
We're just not in it.
Yeah.
And we'll never understand it because we're not in it. We weren't born into it. We weren't asked to be a part of it. And so
She requested. She requests. She didn't eat tacos or nothing. That would have been a bad request too, I guess, from the side. But I'm saying, this is tough. You feel me? Damn. This is damning. So what I'm going to do right now is take a break because this is fresh. I just had to get on the computer. Press 1. I need everybody to support this network, support the people behind the network that comes in. Shout out to Taj, always contributing to this program. Press 1. He even contributed to this program. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. But I'm working on new media, and make sure y'all over there on channel 54, breaking news, because I think this right here has everything to do with underage people. My spirit is saying it. You guys are on the right track. Do what y'all do, and we're gonna be following these types of stories in the Epstein file. So I'm gonna make a collection real fast, going over to my page where I'm trying to get monetized, and I need y'all support to do this thing correctly. Thank y'all for the interaction. Thank those people who really, really enjoy what we do here and want to continue to help us build the next phase of KevRow University, of course. But I got to take a break. This obviously weighs a lot on a person's mind and stomach. It's shit. So I'm going to come back later on. I still want to talk about this and open up the phone line. So if you got any questions, if you find anything out there regarding Candace Owens and this type of conversation, then what you need to do is to hold it. Come to patreon.com/KevGillsTV and get in the text, not in the text messages, in our private messages, so you can get that information out there and maybe be a part of the show where you can bring that forward. If not, I'll do it. I mean, it's just Kev anyway. Whatever, I ain't tripping. KevRow, shout out to the people, all 132 of y'all. Help fight human trafficking, especially the little girls that's out there. Press 1, chicken, and we're going to get more into these code words, but I'm telling you, it's deep, and I don't want to waste y'all day when we can do this later on. Facts, KevRow, Coffee and Kush TV. I love y'all. Stay tuned. And as always, I holla.